we gonna call Critter Busters?
Dad's all torn up and Mom's got like a harpoon thing in her neck and they're getting bigger.
They'll eat anything.
Those, man-eating hairballs that you do not believe in.
Critters. They bite.
Welcome back, everybody, to They Bite, the greatest critters podcast on Earth. There might be one out in, space somewhere, but on Earth, we are the greatest critters podcast.
Yeah,
And-
I'd love to hear that podcast. Theirs might be better.
Yeah, it's all in Krite language.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Again, guys, I am Chris, and with me is Sean.
Hello.
And
Yeah.
we have something lined up for you guys today. We thought it'd be maybe fun to do a trivial podcast where we're going to quiz each other on the Critters franchise and just see how well we do on it. And it might be entertaining for you guys. It might not be, but who cares? We're going to do it anyways.
Yeah, I think this would be pretty entertaining. Chris is like the thesaurus of critters. I'm a passionate fan, but I'm definitely going to lose. I mean, if we keep the score.
No, I have a bad, whenever somebody asks me a question, right off the top of their head, I lose everything immediately, and I can't think of anything. They're like, what's the girl's name who played the sister in the first movie? And I'm like, Leonardo DiCaprio. Like,
It's always Leonardo.
Yeah, if I'm reading it, I have a better chance at remembering it. But if somebody just asks me really quickly, I forget everything.
Yeah, I don't know. My thing's Beavis and Butthead. I'm pretty good on that on the spot whenever people ask me stuff. But when it comes to critters, which I definitely would say is my number 2 in heart, I don't know. So this is going to be interesting. I might actually be better than you.
It's possible.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to let you start because first of all, I was like, oh, let's pick 20 questions, and I had 6. I was at work, obviously working really hard, coming up with critters trivia questions. And then somebody closed out my notepad window, and I was like, I'll just fucking wing it.
That's why you said you were gonna wing it.
Yeah.
I thought you were just being bold.
I couldn't yell at my coworkers. You're gonna screw up my podcast. Yeah.
Who's a fucking asshole that came in here and deleted my critter shit?
All right, Sean. All right, so ask me a trivia question.
All right, I'm going to start with the easiest question we can think of, okay?
Okay.
In Critters 2, who took the picture of Charlie and Brad together in the photograph? I'm just kidding.
There's probably a real answer to that.
So if you could answer that question, you will be the king of critters.
The producer. I know, dude.
I thought you were going to say the production designer.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. That is a good question, though. Jesus.
All right, I will start with an easy question, though, okay?
All right.
All right. Name the town that the Critters franchise is set in.
Well, Grover's Bend, of course.
Grover's Bend, yes.
Okay. Well, geez. That was an easy one. Okay. The crate language. Element of 2 languages combined. What are they?
Fuck, I thought you were going to make this easy. English and gargling.
And gargling.
I don't fucking know.
Actually, French and Japanese.
French and Japanese. You know what? I actually, I have on the Critters Rehatched YouTube page, there's an interview with the guy who did the voices.
Yeah.
And I've listened to that 3 times, and I still don't know the freaking answer to that.
Well, what's it? I'll go to my second question. What's his name?
I hate you, Sean. I hate you. I have no clue.
Corey Burton.
Corey Burton, yeah. See, if I'm reading something, I could be like, yeah, that was Corey Burton. If I see his name, I'll know who it is. But off the top of my head, I freaking suck at this.
Oh, I'm going to be bad, too. All right, that was your turn. Now I know you're not going to give me an easy one.
All right.
See, I was really trying at work.
How many critters are in the first film?
11.
11.
The final answer? Are you going to tell me if I'm right?
Is this the final answer, Sean? Explain why you think it's 11.
I'm just picturing this one shot of everyone in the production crew holding all the critters.
You counted each individual.
What?
What did you count each individual critter that's in the picture?
Yeah, in my head, and then I counted the big one, and then I know that there's one that's not in that photo, the one that's mouth just like drops in the car that looks really bad.
Okay. I actually believe that there's 10.
See, I added for that one, dude.
Because if I remember right, I think at the beginning of the first film, there's 10, and he said, how many critters survived? He says, well, there was 10 at one time, but we had to kill 2 to make the food last, and that leaves 8 on Earth. So you're wrong, bitch.
Yeah, I was wrong. Damn it. All right. Holy shit. Let me think of a question here.
He's just winging it, guys. He's winging it.
Yeah, I'm just swinging it. It's all good. I got a good one here.
Oh, shit.
There are scenes stolen in Critters 4 from a movie that isn't a Critters movie. What movie is it?
Would that be the other film starring Don Opper called Android?
It is.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah.
Didn't they use isn't there like one shot of like the spaceship? Isn't that spaceship the same spaceship from Critters 2?
There's shots from Critters 2 used in Critters 4, and there are also shots from Android in Critters 4. And what I think is interesting about this is we had a discussion about Critters 4 in our Facebook group the other day, and someone, I forget what his name was, said that Critters 4 works better as a sequel to Android. Now, maybe he was just making a really funny comment, but I don't think I replied to him, but I wanted to. Now, maybe I did, but he didn't get back to me. And I've seen Android bits and pieces. You probably maybe sat through it really well, but I haven't. Does that make sense at all?
Hang on. Well, I've actually seen Android, but it's been a really long time since I've seen it. I could see because like it all takes place on a ship, and the ships kind of really resemble each other.
Okay.
But I don't know if like the things that's going on in Android are technically the same thing that's going on in the universe of Critters, because there's isn't his character in Android a robot?
Yeah, it does. I'm sure the guy was probably just kidding the more I think about it, because I've seen it enough to know that like Charlie's the character is not there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll just skip that guy. I feel like he just punked me actually.
Whose question is it?
I don't remember. I'll have to look it up while we're going here. I'll check it out. I'll let you ask your next trivia question.
All right. Name the director for the first Critters film.
Fuck. God, it's on the tip of my damn tongue, dude.
Shh, don't let anybody know. Walk over to the VHS and look at it.
No, I'm Steven Hurt or something like that.
Yeah, Stephen Herrick.
Okay, yeah, I probably never said that name out loud, honestly.
A cool little trivial fact about the movie: in the scene in the barn where Billy Zane's character dies, you know how like right before he dies, he reaches up and plays the radio.
Yeah, love that.
If you look at the tapes behind it, there's like a listing of different tapes. One of the tapes says the Herrick Chainsaw Massacre.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I feel like I've noticed that Chainsaw Massacre was on them before, but it's very quick. So I've never actually noticed that little insight.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
That's pretty cool. There's an extra trivia for all you. You're supposed to like phrase it in the form of a question or something. What fruit are the critter eggs in part 2 rumored to be? Although,
I think this is the name. I think it's a sugar apple.
yes.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if that's what it was. I knew it was like some type of apple, and I was like, sugar
Yeah.
apple doesn't sound right. Is that a real fruit?
I think somebody debunked that rumor. It was like a BuzzFeed thing went up about critters one time randomly, and I don't know who the fuck pulled that out their ass, but I'm pretty sure it got debunked after it. Like, maybe they were modeled after it or whatever, but I don't think they actually used sugar apples.
I picture like
in
some
the-
like really fat guy at a computer, like he was eating a sugar apple, and somebody walked in and was like, "Oh, wasn't that the thing used in Critters 2?" So he was like, article time.
Have you ever had a sugar apple?
No, I have not. I didn't even know they
Me neither.
existed until.
No, me neither. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
I looked it up. Yeah. And I didn't think it looked enough like it, but as soon as I saw it, I was like, no. It's,
What is the name of the cat that Brad has in first Critters movie?
oh, dude. I'm like picturing where they open up the mailbox at the end, and they all say his name. It's like a Scooby-Doo ending. Scooby doo doo doo. Shit, dude.
You want me to tell you? You give up?
Yeah.
It is Chewy.
Chewy. Yeah, yeah, that's it. that is like the campiest part of the movie, in my opinion, with the cat at the end.
Yeah.
So random. It's like for that one person who was watching the movie, it's like, but what about the cat? You know?
Yeah, you know what? That is a question everybody says whenever they're watching the movie. They're like, "Oh, is the cat gonna die? Does the cat die?"
Yeah, I never thought about it. I just want to be like, no, it doesn't, but it's still a good movie. Trust me, let's keep watching. That's terrible. Nah, it's not going to get killed. Yeah, and when I watch Critters 2 with people, they always notice with the dog. People worry too much about animals in horror films.
Yeah. They should have the rat die in Critters 3, the rats that were in the basement.
They should have. Yeah, no one ever cares about that. They only care about the cute animals. Oh, are the rats going to be okay? You're not an animal activist. Get the fuck out of here. All right, let me see if I can think of some more Critter trivial questions here. Which film in the franchise was included on Roger Ebert's most hated list?
That would be Critters 2. If I remember, he liked the first one a lot, but he hated the second one.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's right. Yeah, that was probably an easy one because the 3 and 4 probably never even got seen by them.
Yeah, as far as I know, they only ever did those. I have those episodes up. If anybody's interested, go on the Critters Rehatch YouTube page, and you can watch the review by Roger Ebert and Roper, or whatever their names are, on there. There's like Critters 1 review and the Critters 2 review.
After the one guy died, they had another dude join in for like a really quick segment. He was like a black kid. It was like in his early 20s. And it was really funny how much they disagreed because the age difference.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Yeah, it's. I remember specifically they watched the South Park movie, and like whichever one survived was like, oh my god, and the kid was like, no, this is brilliant, and Dave was just like, oh, jeez, I think they split up right after that. But yeah, let's see, my turn or your turn?
I'll go ahead and go.
Go ahead.
What is the official biological name of the creatures in the film?
The Krites?
Yep.
Okay.
And you know what's weird is I think I have a VHS. Like they're actually the name Krite is spelled Krites, right?
Yeah.
I think I have a VHS release where on the back of it says Krite with a C.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it got thrown both ways quite a bit.
Yeah.
And by part 4, Charlie I don't think maybe Ugg is the only one that calls them Krites in that movie. Charlie calls them critters that whole movie.
Yeah, except for the beginning, which is the end of part 3. Whenever he's telling Ugg, he's like, "That is a an official infestation of Krites." That's like the only
Yeah.
time he mentions them.
Yeah, he calls them critters throughout then. And up until that movie, they maybe said it like once per movie, if anything. It's usually like to like help some the Krites, the critters, you know. But
Yeah.
at that one, it's almost like he'd seen the movies at that point. So he just let's see here. Who in the franchise enters the franchise but first?
Are we going to talk about this on every episode?
I like it.
It is
a good read,
Leanne Curtis as Megan Morgan.
Yeah, that's right. How do you know? We talked about that or something?
maybe once or twice or 3 times.
Yeah. Let's see here.
What is the name of the computer in Critters 4?
Angela. Or is that a trick question?
That's right, Angela.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I bet there's a bigger name to it or something. Like you probably could have went deeper on that. I want to say
Sean, you're wrong. The name is 04516174332.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had a feeling it was going to be that. Like, in the DVD, if you zoom in really quick, you can see it in this one scene. Oh, you got me, Chris.
The fucking language of the Krites. Come on.
No, this one's too easy, but you're giving me some easy ones. Who are the 2 actors to appear in every movie?
I actually had that written down for you as well.
Really?
The actors are the actors are Don Opper and Terrence Mann as Charlie and Ugg.
Wrong. No, you're right.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We obviously both knew the answer.
You got me.
Got you. But I got him. But I got him. I don't know.
Oh, that was perfect.
What is the first shot of nudity in the franchise?
That is in Critters 2.
When?
The Playboy magazine opened up.
Ah, you're right. Very right. Touche, my friends. You know your critters.
Based on nudity.
This guy really knows his critters.
All right. I'll go ahead and, on the same tone as this. Which movies says the word fuck?
Well, the first one. But, that trick question.
No, it's not a trick question. I'm giving that to you.
Okay, it was the first one. Yeah.
And?
All right. Huh? And it was a critter.
No, there's 3 movies.
Oh, 3 of them?
Yep.
1, 3, and 4.
Yes, can you name the scenes in 3 and 4? You already named the first one.
No, I just know that it's definitely not in part 2 for some reason. I don't know why I know that.
Part 3 is Frank is in the basement. It's right as soon as the critter leaves the truck and goes and breaks in the building. He reaches his hand. I don't know why he even says it because it's the only time language is ever said in the movie. But he reaches his hand up to smell the egg or whatever. And he's like, "Fuck."
Yeah, it's a very strangely uttered fuck too.
Yeah.
They got around the censors a bit with it.
And then in Critters 4, Brad Dourif's character Albert they're all deciding what they need to do, and he's like, "We need to go do this," and then Albert's like, "Well, I vote we get the fuck out of here."
Okay, yeah, that's right. All right. What is the curse word that is Leo's opening line in part 3 that he uses?
Is it chicken shit?
No, just shit.
Shit? Okay.
Yeah, we get like eaten by badgers down there or some shit, something like that.
All right, I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone always like egged on that. It's like, did you know that Leonardo DiCaprio's first line in the movie was a swear word? Yeah. And then he did nothing.
He was not a hero at all. He's like the love interest, but yet he didn't do anything to save anybody.
No, he doesn't really get the girl either. I guess he does. I don't know.
Well, I don't know, because that would be weird, because like the mom gets with the dad, or like is like
Yeah,
led to
no
believe.
doubt. Yeah, that's true. And like there's a love story almost going on between the dad and the phone lady too. The movie
Yeah.
fucking like there's so many shit like fucking movie, dude. Critters 3 we could just tear apart forever apparently.
How did we not mention? We talked for over an hour, didn't we, for Critters
Yeah.
3, and or close to it, and we didn't mention. We still are talking about it.
I know we're still picking it apart here.
Well, since we're on the Critters 3, who directed it?
I don't know.
Her name is
I don't know.
Kristen Peterson, or Christine Peterson. I don't know how you pronounce her first name, but Kristen or Christine.
Now, did she do part 4 as well?
No.
Interesting. I mean, they were back to back too.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel like she did. Those movies are so strange.
Well,
how
they
different
were
they are
were
between back
written
to
by
back.
the same. They were written by the same person, but directed by two different people.
Did the director just not matter in those movies? I don't know. That is a strange one. Who plays? Well, you taught me this one. I can't even ask you this one. But well, who plays Lee when she's not being played by the porn star in part 2?
This is a trick question.
Yes. No.
Well, it could be, the Hungry Heifer manager.
No, it's not. No, I mean.
Are you talking about? Okay, whenever it's the blank face,
Yeah.
it is Mick Garris's wife, and
Yes.
to be honest, I cannot think of her name at the top of my head right now.
Cynthia Garris.
Mrs. Garris. There you go.
It's not Cynthia?
It's Cynthia. I said Mrs.
Oh, okay. Oh, I actually remembered it was Cynthia. That's crazy. I can't believe
Yeah, Cynthia Garris.
and she sings the Hungry Heifer song.
She does, and I wish she
Beautifully.
would have. I wish I could have got her recorded, like singing that for me when I when I met
Are you-
Mick. I wish I could have met her. Like, I didn't even realize I was there. Like, she was there with me, and I could have had her like sing the Hungry Heifer jingle for me.
Are you married?
Me?
Did you? Yes.
I will be in like a month.
Really? Oh man, you should get her to like sing that song at your wedding. Wouldn't that be beautiful?
Oh my god.
I would tear up, man. Dude, I can. Dude.
From laughter?
Yeah, a little bit of both, That was a beautiful moment.
Somebody gets up and starts to leave, and I'm just like, where you going? They're like, to get some moose shakes and some buffalo chips.
That would be a sweet fucking wedding, dude. A total Critters 2 themed wedding.
Eddie Deason would be
Easter.
the pastor that like...
Holy shit. I would dress up as Wesley. I pretty much do already.
Be a great wedding.
Oh, yeah. That's romantic as shit. Okay.
In what year does Critters 4 take place in? We mentioned this in the last podcast we did.
Yeah, like 2054.
Yep. No.
Holy.
No.
No?
2045. You're
Damn,
dyslexic.
dyslexia. Yeah, it's me again, dude. 2045. We might actually live till then.
I've always thought it'd be weird, like back whenever it was like the 90s or whatever, and I was like, man, it's gonna be so weird whenever we get close to 2045, and then now we're like almost there to 2045.
Yeah, I know. How old are we gonna be then?
Shit.
55 or something, probably.
Like 60s,
60?
close to 60, 45 to 87 to 40. I don't know. I can't do math on my head.
We'll be older than Charlie. in the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Let's see. I got a good one for you this time, dude.
Let's have it.
Well, let me think of it. I don't know.
You got a good one. You haven't thought of it yet.
How many people die in the Critters?
In the first Critters movie. Let's see. We got the police officer.
Yeah. Come on. Throw a number out. Come on.
Shoot. I'm going to say 2.
Yeah, you got it, buddy. You got it. The other one is the Titanic guy.
Yep. Yeah.
One of the best deaths in the series. And
I was trying to go through it. Like, I was trying to go through each character, and I was like, no, he lives. Crap, who dies? Nobody dies in this movie. Well, there's a cow.
There's a lot of deaths in the franchise, really, and some of them are, like, off-screen and quick.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's, like, 7 or something in part 2, but, like...
That's probably why most of these why all these movies are PG-13.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think part 4 could have been rated R.
Yeah.
Definitely, actually.
Yeah, I could see that one be rated R.
Yeah. Another reason why it's good. Everybody.
What?
Let's see, man. Yeah,
I'll go ahead and give you one. What does the Hungry Heifer manager recommend to Megan Morgan's character when she first arrives at the Hungry Heifer?
I think Chris, that would be a buffalo shake and some moo chips.
Yep, buffalo chips and a moo shake.
That's right. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, dude, that's awesome.
I thought you were going to do it in a voice.
Buffalo chips and a moo shake. I can't do this voice that good, dude.
You just kind of sounded like yourself.
Oh, that sucks. Let's see. I want to do some more Critters 4 ones. I love Critters 4 so much. Which movie has the most cover art variations?
The most cover art variations. That'd have to be Critters 4. It's got the original one with the space critter, the one with the moon for the DVD cover. Then there's the foreign ones that has like the egg, and then there's ones where they're flying out from the side. I'm going with Critters 4.
Yeah, it is Critters 4, definitely.
Okay. I was like, man, and Critters 2 has a lot too, I think.
Yeah, I would almost, I've been thinking lately of just, I always wanted to collect every variant on VHS, but I think that it's just pointless because I feel like 1 and 2 and 3, it's just that same cover art. They just reverse it or, you know. But Critters 4 actually has like 6 or 7 unique covers.
Yeah.
And they only get lesser in quality, but one of them is just like a screen cap from the movie of like the bald critter looking through a vent on the cover, but I love that one too. I'd like to get all those.
I have one of Critters 3 that has the shot from the movie where the critter opens up the cabinet door like under the sink, and there's like the plates in the background behind it, and it's just like standing there next to like the soap bubble or whatever.
Yeah, that's on the front of that one?
Yeah, it's like the full front of the case.
Yeah. So random. What country is that?
I think it's like Argentina or something like that.
I had an Argentina Critters 3 poster. It was like gigantic Subway size, and it was on regular newspaper paper. And it got ruined last time I went and checked on my stuff that I had stored.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, it did. It got wet or something, and just newspaper paper, you know.
Yeah, the thinnest shit to print something on.
Yeah, next worst be a Bible probably.
All right, here's a good question for you. See if you get this. What logo is on the back of Jay's bowling shirt in the Critters 1 movie?
Well, the Ghostbusters logo.
Yep. Oh, I didn't think you'd get that one.
And what is the name of it? What is the name of his bowling league?
I don't know.
Maybe there isn't a name even.
I don't think there's a name for it, but that doesn't mean there is because
No.
it's
I wanna
probably like
say
on the
Tin Tails, but
uniform.
that's a Simpsons reference. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I gotta think of a good one here, man. It's hard, dude.
What does
What is? Yeah.
since you're thinking one, what does Charlie do to April that makes her chase Brad into the house?
Oh, dude. Trick question. Nothing. No, wait. He does. Damn it. Yeah, he hits her with a slingshot in the butt.
Yeah, Brad gets blamed for it, but Charlie.
He takes the blame. Yeah, that is true. I like how Brad's just like a little pyromaniac in the first movie.
Yeah, having like homemade firecrackers.
Yeah, he's like Beavis. Like, yeah, fire. Yeah, blow up shit. Here's one for you. What is my favorite song in the Critters franchise? Boom.
I already know this one. I have a good memory.
Yeah.
No Turning Back in Critters 1.
It was very true, Chris. That's very true. Not many Critters fans know that.
I'm a true fan when I know someone else's favorite scene.
Oh, man.
So if you ever want to be a fan of a franchise, just go and follow somebody else on it.
Yeah, really. I know a lot about that movie, but you should hear how much I know about how much that guy likes the movie.
It sounds so prestigious whenever like you just like you sound like it makes you sound like somebody who's like extremely smart but knows they're smart, so that they play it off as being somebody who's completely dumb.
Yeah, I'm pretty smart.
Finish this quote, Sean.
All right.
Smells like oil burning.
Smells like oil burning?
Mm-hmm. From the first movie.
Oh, it smells like shit to me, Dad.
I'll kind of give it to you.
It smells like cow shit to me, Dad.
It smells like cow crap to me, Dad. Yeah,
I'll
give it to you.
He doesn't say shit, does he? Yeah, he says cow crap. He follows and says shit there, though.
Yep.
Yes.
I always thought it was weird, though, because when Brad says, like, shit at the dinner table, he kind of gets scolded for it. And then when he's out there in the field with his dad, he says it again. His dad acts like it's normal that he says it.
Oh, yeah, well, I think he's just not supposed to swear in front of his mom.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think they have that kind of a dynamic of, father-son there. Here, finish this quote, Chris. Get him. Can't do it, can you? You got it. Get him, Harv.
Oh, God. Again, the remembrance of the fan of Critters. I'm good because I remember somebody else's favorite stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, tell me, Sean, in which podcast did...
Yeah, right, dude.
Name the rock star that Ugg turns into.
Johnny Steele.
Yep.
Name. Let's see. I'm trying to go fast out of here. I can't even do it. Name the song that they sing in the beginning of Critters 3.
In the Big Rock Candy Mountain.
You got it, buddy. Big Rock Candy Mountain. Classic.
I really hope that's on the soundtrack if it ever gets released.
I hope it is too. I think it's kind of creepy. Like I could it's not really creepy in the movie, but I could see it like having the vinyl soundtrack and putting that on and it being kind of creepy. You know what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
Yeah. Name the movie that came out in when was it, like 1990, that stole the plot from Critters. There is a movie that ripped off Critters.
1990. Is it part of the
Mhm.
franchise?
No, there's a movie that is about a bounty hunter coming to Earth to chase an alien down that escaped from a prison planet.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. It goes by two different titles. Dark Angel or I Come in Peace.
No.
No?
No. The movie I'm thinking of is called Alienator.
Oh. Oh, huh. Okay.
It's the 1991 though. Maybe I'm sure there's another movie then.
There's a movie called Dark Angel or I Come in Peace, and it's about an alien that like comes down to Earth, and he looks human, but a bounty hunter that's like following him, like comes after him and is like chasing him through different places, trying to catch up with him and kill him and capture him or something.
Interesting.
I
Yeah,
thought there was a post on the Critters Rehatch page that somebody mentioned that Dark Angel, and they might have been on a different message board or something. I don't know. That's why that was in my mind.
Let's see, I got a good one here.
What is the only company to put out an official Critters puppet?
Ooh, well, I know it was in Fangoria magazine, but I don't know. For some reason, I want to say Sideshow, but that's something new, so I don't think I know.
I was just going with Fangoria. Like they pretty much licensed the puppet out. It was a Fangoria puppet, so.
Now, what about that toy that came out like 2 years ago that kind of looks like wannabe Funko Pop figure that looks like it was licensed?
You talk. I know. I have no idea what you're talking about, actually.
Oh, really? Well, if you saw it, you would. It's like a little mini figure. It's got fur on it and stuff, but gosh, I don't know. Like maybe Mezco released it or something like that.
I have one. I think like a company, like a little small independent company called RZFX or something like that. Made one, but it's not an official licensed product.
No. Yeah, no. That guy made my one that's Castro Part 2 mold even.
Yeah. I don't know then. That's new to me. You have to post that on the page or something.
Here's a tough one. What movie did Jonathan Lindsay mash up with Critters Power of the Night as a tribute?
I just saw this on the Facebook page the other day. The Crow.
Someone had to do it.
Who composed the music to Critters 2?
I don't know. I don't think I ever. Maybe I do. Pike or something, isn't it?
Yep, Nicholas Pike.
Yeah. Wow, surprised. Did he do it? Did he do it on all of them?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
No. Critters 1 was David Newman. Critters 2, Nicholas Pike. Critters 3, David Williams. And Critters 4 was Peter something. I don't know. I don't know his last name.
Love the Critters 4 one, but I am a country fan. The end song is literally just a countrified Benny Hill theme.
Yeah. They should have had a montage of like all the characters like fast speed up, like the Benny Hill thing, like running through the ship.
I could honestly see it. Yeah.
Like every once in a while they'll stop and Charlie runs into the back of them and falls down and then.
Oh, man. Okay. We'll do one last question each.
All right.
Because I'm scraping the barrel here, unless you got a shit ton left.
Let's see here. I'll just end it on this one then with mine. Name the 4 different functions that the critters, like abilities that the critters have.
Multiply with water.
All right, this podcast is over.
Yeah. Shooting the spikes that can paralyze you.
Mhm.
The Sonic the Hedgehog thing.
Mhm.
Combining together, making a bigger one. And well, I guess communicating through like the powerful scream like Blackie uses.
Yep.
Yeah, is that it? Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I was going with you said like multiplying, like could get the or not multiplying, but get the rolling together and stuff. I was also
Yeah.
like saying like grow giant and stuff like that too. I was like, if you'd have said any of those, I'd have been like, yep.
Yeah. I don't know if the growing giant thing if they ever intended for that to come back or not. It's almost like even though it's in the first movie, it's like non-canon.
Yeah.
Some
It's like,
shit.
can every critter do that though? Like, because I know some of them, like, according to the first one, like, when they eat, they get bigger.
Yeah.
So like,
It's mentioned a few times, and the one that gets huge is eating all the chickens in a coop. That's why he's like gorging out.
okay. And I was wondering this as well. You might answer this one for me or have like a theory. If they eat too much, is there like a limit to how big it gets, or can it just like keep growing and as big as it possibly can?
Yeah, exactly. Because I've seen fan art where it's gotten as big as like Godzilla, and I love that drawing. It was actually really fucking cool. But I wouldn't really like it, and I think that they made up for that theory by just throwing in the giant critter ball at the end of 2. It's like, okay, we don't really want to picture a giant critter stomping on buildings. What if they all joined together and were crushing buildings, with the ball?
Yeah.
So I still just think it's non-canon. And it's my least favorite part of the original movie, honestly.
Actually,
Yeah.
I like it because it's different. It's the only time it's used is like the giant critter. So I like it.
I don't dislike it, but I know it's my least favorite part of it. Even as a kid, there's only one shot where you get to see it really good, and it doesn't look very good.
Yeah. And also, guys, we're gonna be doing a podcast sometime in the future where we go through and talk in detail about the first Critters movie. We kind of did our
Yeah.
podcast out of order. We did 3, then 2, then 4. Now we're gonna do 1.
Yeah, and we got some announcements too. I don't know. Are we gonna make the announcements?
We can make the announcement, and then if nothing happens from it, we can just be like, sorry.
Yeah. Pre-apology, guys. Here's the announcement.
This Thursday, we are going to be recording. Well, hopefully it's this Thursday. If I get a podcast up, like I don't want to get up Friday and be like. This Thursday, we're going to be recording an interview with Joseph Cousins, who played Johnny in Critters 3.
Mm-hmm. Glows green. That's when it's time to watch out for you and your family.
Yeah. Glows green, huh?
Yeah. And that's fucking awesome. When, for those who don't know, he is a twin brother, so it wasn't just him the whole time.
Yeah.
So, and he did not really go on to be like an adult actor even in his teens, from what I believe. Correct?
Yeah, I think he was just a child actor. That's it. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I don't think he did anything after growing up.
We're definitely going to find out when we talk to him. And that's going to be really awesome.
Yeah, I'm curious to know which scenes he was involved in and which ones his brother was involved in.
I'm definitely going to ask that. And he owns the green jewel thing. What the fuck would you want to call it?
Crystal.
Yeah, the crystal, yeah. So, I don't know, maybe he'll rub it up against the phone or something for us. That'd be pretty cool.
Is that a crystal in your pocket, or are you just happy to do our podcast?
Boing. it glows green. That means I'm happy to see you. Oh man, I am dyslexic tonight. Do we have other announcements?
I don't have any other announcements right now.
Jordan Downing did agree to do an interview in the future, so look forward to that as well. I'm sure he won't.
There is one other person that I have an interview set up with. I don't know the exact time or day we're going to do it yet, but I don't want to announce who it is yet because I kind of want it to be a surprise. So
yeah, we got big things coming, guys.
Yeah.
So
how we do? How do we do, guys? Did we do good on the trivia? Was it entertaining? Was it fun? How stupid was it to listen to us not getting the answers right?
It was pretty stupid. Hopefully you guys just had a laugh and love critters.
Yeah. I picture somebody who's like a closeted Critters fan who's listening to this, and they're sitting there just being like, I know the answer to that, and they're like screaming at me right now.
I hope so.
It's fucking Brad. That's his name, Brad.
These guys aren't true Critters fans. Don't tell me that just sounded like my voice.
Kind of.
God damn it. I was good at impressions when I was a kid. Then I hit puberty. So, on that note, kill more Krites.
Kill more Krites.
All right. See you guys.